Hi guys, Tech James here. In this video I will be reviewing the 151 NES Classic Game Boy Advance cart. So this was sent to me by an eBay user known as JameH0. I will put a link to his eBay shop and where to buy this Game Boy Advance cart in the description of this video. But anyway, let's just open the case that this comes in, and as you can see it looks very much like Pokemon Ruby because it's in that sort of red. It's actually got the Game Boy Advance logo at the top there. The plastic used on this case is actually very high quality. Obviously it's not an official Nintendo game, but it actually has the Nintendo sort of stamp in the plastic at the back. And yeah, this Game Boy cart is actually very good quality. So as you can see, NES Classics, 150 NES games built onto this one Game Boy Advance cart. So let's go ahead and test this thing out. So I've got my Game Boy Advance SP here, and let's just put the cartridge into it. So as you can see, it fits fine with no problems, and the plastic used is actually really good. So let's just go and power this on. Okay, so on the Game Boy Advance, let's just take a look at all the games. So we've got Adventure Island, lots of Adventure Island games. I've never actually heard of any of these, but apparently they're pretty good. And the cool thing about this flash cart is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but in the background, the game actually loads up before you even start it. So let me give you an example. If I scroll onto Bomberman and just hover over it, you can see Bomberman in the background and the game is actually running. So it's got loads of good games on here. It's got Bubble Bobble, Castlevania, you know, all the really popular NES games. And let's take a look, see what else it's got. Dr. Mario, Final Fantasy on here. So we've got Legend of Zelda 2. It's got another Zelda game on here. Legend of Zelda Outlands, never heard of that one. Let's just scroll all the way down so you guys can see every game that's on this thing, and let's just get to 150. Okay, so let's go back up. There you go, the last one is Zanak, never heard of it. But it's got quite a lot of games on here, all of the popular games. It's got all the Super Mario games here, Super Mario Bros 2 Japan. It's got the USA version, so it's got both different versions. Let's go ahead and play the Japanese version. Let's select a Mario game, just press start. And as you can see, the game will just play in full speed because Game Boy Advance is actually set up to run all NES games, which is really cool. So yeah, this is a really cool, you know, sort of GBA cart. If you guys are interested in playing NES games on your Game Boy Advance, but you don't want to buy like a flash cart because they can be really expensive, you know, like $40 up for a decent one. So if you don't want to, you know, spend that sort of money, I would definitely recommend using this. This is actually like a really good alternative. As I say, it plays games at full speed. You won't get any issues or anything like that. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So if we press L and R at the same time, you actually get to bring up this secret menu. So it's got Cheat Finder, so we can enable cheats on here. Then we just go back. We've got Auto Fire, 2 A and B Auto Fire, Controller. We've got Display Settings, so you can change stuff. Other settings. There's an FPS meter, we'll turn that on. Save state, so you can save and load saves. And then we've got Manage SRAM, where it looks like you can actually delete games on there, which is kind of interesting. Oh, these appear to be all the games that have saves working, because not every NES game you can save on, it's just some of them. So these appear to be the ones you can save. And then we've got Sleep and Restart. So if you go into Restart, it just brings you back to the main menu, and now you can choose a different ROM. So as you can see, the FPS counter is now working, and it's at 60 FPS. It will hardly go down, and if it does go down, it would probably just drop by like 1 FPS or something like that. So let's just try another game, left and right, and that's just Restart. Let's go for what's a really good game. Let me find one. Mega Man. The Mega Man games are really good. Oh, we've also got Mario Bros on here as well, which is cool. So let's go with Mega Man 4, just randomly. Let's just start the game. And just in case you were wondering, this works on the original Game Boy Advance as well. So that is pretty much it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out JameAge0's store. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.